This is your streamer Carlos. On today's video, I'm gonna give you my review of last night's WWE Raw. So with that being said, guys, here we go. I really enjoyed this episode of Raw because, of course, on Saturday, it was WWE SummerSlam from Cleveland, Ohio, and if you guys missed SummerSlam, I have both of my reviews in English and in Spanish of SummerSlam. But here we go, guys. I really loved this episode of Raw because for the first time since Saturday, we saw a very angry and very angry Puerto Rican. What I mean by that is, of course, Damian Priest after getting screwed by his former brother from the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Now, before I continue, full disclaimer, guys, you might hear some bad words or some profanities from me when it comes to these videos of WWE. So if you have any young viewers, if you guys have any young viewers that you don't want to hear this type of video from me because of my language, you can do that. But now that I just gave you my full disclaimer, so here we go, guys. Again, like I was saying, we saw a very angry, a very pissed off Damian Priest. He was like rushing, or in his eyes we could see the Cuban flag strong in his eyes, strong but a little bit ripped, meaning that his heart was broken by his brother from the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. Because again, if it wasn't for Finn Balor, he would still have the World Heavyweight Championship in his grasp. So what did Damian Priest do? Well, like a good Cuban, like a good Puerto Rican who is very upset after getting screwed over. Of course, my fellow Puerto Rican brothers, just like Damian Priest, have the gene of fighting back. The gene of, if you mess with me, I'm going to mess with you even harder. And that's what Damian Priest did last night. He called out Finn Balor, but Finn Balor, instead of being the man that he's supposed to be, as he calls himself, or instead of being the man, a man of integrity and of his Irish culture, which I respect. He was hiding out backstage, like a little, like 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 little like a little chicken that he is. And then after this intense promo debate between Chicken Finn Balor and Damian Priest, we weren't shocked to find out that Finn Balor gathered the rest of the Judgment Day, which again didn't include Damian Priest and didn't include Mommy Ripley, and he self-appointed himself as the new leading knight of his Judgment Day army. Now the new member, the new Judgment Day have some of the original members of the old Judgment Day, which include Dirty Pedro Infante, or in last night's case, dirty, dirty ass cowboy, Dirty Dom, and his new main squeeze. Liv. I'm so scared of mommy Ripley, of ripping my eyes out, so I have to hide and be afraid of her, be afraid of Mommy Ripley, Liv Morgan, and of course JD McDonough stayed with his friend, and of course Carlito. So after this intense promo of El Campeón, Damian Priest, Finn Balor was like, I screwed you over, Damian, and you are just from the street, and you're going to remain a person or someone from the street. And now that I have my Judgment Day with me, we will make your life a living hell. And of course, by this time we were like wondering, where is Mommy Ripley? Well, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. Then we got a big surprise from Adam Pearce. Without seeing Adam Pearce giving us the big surprise, we saw the coronation, or the celebration of Mr. Sausage, of Mr. Bratwurst sausage head, or sausage brain, Gunther / Walter. I don't care, guys. I'm gonna call him Walter. Yes, you heard me, Gunther. Walter, that's your real name. Well, I know that's not your real name, but I'm gonna call you by your real name, by your first ring name, Walter. Walter. So Walter. So we were in the midst of Walter giving his world heavyweight championship winning speech, and he said Walter said that he will take the world heavyweight champion to new heights, and he said to us last night that if you think my reign as an Intercontinental Champion was very long and very boring for you guys, of me just of me keeping the Intercontinental Championship for a long time, you guys have another thing coming. Yes, coming. And then to our surprise, by Adam Pearce, without seeing Adam Pearce, guess who came out? Randy Orton, the 14-time champion, the 14-time WWE champion, and part world heavyweight champion, and Randy Orton stepped up to the plate and said, Gunther or Walter or whatever your name is, or whatever you're calling yourself, Walter, I'm coming for you. And Randy Orton was like, congratulations, I'm very happy for you. You and I are not so different. Are not so different in our fighting style, in our WWE fighting style. We are both technical. And you call yourself a legendary figure. Well, Gunther, let me say this. I appreciate that you are calling yourself a legendary figure in your young career, but I am famous for, or my calling card. One of my calling cards is Gunther whatever Walter. Walter is that I kill legendary people. That I put down legendary acolytes like yourself. That's why they called me Legend Killer. Because when I hit the most intimidating three letter word in WWE history, RKO, I kill legends with my RKO, and I want you to see my RKO coming instead of coming out of nowhere. Then after that, it was settled. It is set, guys, for Bash at Berlin. Randy Orton will try to become, or will try to come a number closer to John Cena and the Nature Boy Ric Flair by attempting to defeat Mr. Sausage Head himself, Walter. for the World Heavyweight Championship in Berlin at Clash in Berlin. Then we would have something that we were expecting from the events from Saturday. CM Punk came out and basically said, "Come here, you kilt wearing, skirt wearing son of, I'm gonna kick your teeth down your throat, Drew McIntyre." But guys, again, like I said, there was another dude involved in the rivalry, between Drew McIntyre. I call myself a fake Braveheart, and of course, CM Punk, and that of course it was or is Seth freaking Rollins. So Seth freaking Rollins came out and interrupted CM Punk, and he said, "Drew, or CM Punk, why? Okay, since you gave me your GTS or go to sleep last Saturday, bring it. I'm all yours. Come out, come, get out of the ring, and we will finish what we started. Or I will stomp your head so hard, or curb stomp your head so hard that you will leave with a concussion." So after hearing that, CM Punk was fired up over what Seth freaking Rollins had said. But then, of course, like an obsessive girlfriend, Drew McIntyre appeared within us, meaning the WWE universe in Baltimore, meaning my friends in Baltimore, and he was like an obsessive girlfriend. So yes, Drew McIntyre, or you fake ass Braveheart. Yes, you fake ass William Wallace. Stop upset, dude. Admit it. You have a problem. You're obsessed. You're in love with. You have a weird love. You have a deep affection. A deep affection for CM Punk. You're staring at. I bet in secret you're hiding this from your wife. I bet in secret you're hiding this. You have a poster up in your bedroom wall of CM Punk, and you're drooling over that picture, or that poster picture of CM Punk, and you have hearts surrounding the picture, and you're hiding it from your wife. Just admit it, dude. You have you have you have you have an obsession, an obsession, an obsession, an obsession with CM Punk. And if you do have feelings for CM Punk, I'm I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. And quite frankly proud of you. Quite frankly proud of you. Quite frankly proud of you. But dude, you need to be honest with yourself. You're in love. You are in love with CM Punk. But it's a love-hate relationship, obviously. But dude, admit it to your wife that you have a poster in your bedroom, a secret poster in your bedroom, on your bedroom wall of CM Punk, and you're drooling over it. But of course, according to Drew, that is not the case, because again, on Saturday he was able to beat his obsession, and crush his crush CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he was like to both Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk, guys, you two are just so dumb and just dumb and stupid. We should be celebrating. We should be happy. And we were like, what do you happy about what? I bet you guys, my fellow Baltimoreans, my fellow brothers and sisters of Baltimore, you were like, happy about what, Drew? And then Drew was like, happy about me winning or beating you, CM Punk, at SummerSlam on Saturday. Then of course, Drew McIntyre did something that basically turned CM Punk's anger towards Seth freaking Rollins subside and focus on him. Drew McIntyre had AJ's CM Punk's bracelet that means so much to him, that has a special meaning for CM Punk, and that he's very attached to, because it means that AJ Lee, his wife, and Larry, his dog and furry son, are always with him. So then, after Drew McIntyre showed that he had CM Punk's bracelet, CM Punk went ballistic and he ran. He ran like a bat out of Dante's Inferno, and went after Drew McIntyre. But of course, Drew McIntyre, fake ass William Wallace was like, he ran away and he was nowhere to be found. Then we would get another shock. Bronson Reed, the big man from Australia, would make an impact that me personally I haven't seen as a WWE fan from Austin. Haven't seen it in a while. Been in a while. He attacked. He attacked. He attacked or squashed or no, actually ran over Seth freaking Rollins. Now, according to Michael, according to his social media posts earlier in the week, he had said, I'm 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 going to I'm going to I'm going to I'm going to be hunting for I'm going head I'm going headhunting, meaning that here's the thing, guys. In the WWE, if you find yourself lost in the lost in the lost in the locker lost in the locker room, meaning if you are not getting any matches or any title matches, both on Raw and SmackDown, and I would include on NXT as well. You have to make a choice. Do you want to stay in the backstage backstage in the lost in the shuffle, or you decide to make an impact. So that's what Bronson Reed decided to do. He was like, I'm sick and tired of being lost backstage, of losing my opportunities. Every time that I get one, I either throw it away or someone else takes my opportunity and gets a title match. So he decided to. So what did he do? He ran over Seth freaking Rollins, and he started basically becoming a kicking ass kangaroo. A kicking your head off an ass kangaroo. A big one. And I mean that in a very cool and a nice way. But instead of just beating up Seth freaking Rollins, Bronson Reed squashed the body of Seth freaking Rollins more than 6 times with his tsunami splash, and turned Seth freaking Rollins into a Hawkeye, a bleeding internally Iowa Hawkeye pancake. And of course, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee were like, Bronson Reed, what is wrong with you? Can anyone backstage get out here, or Adam, or better yet, Adam Pearce, do something. Get out here and help, and we need you, Adam. Seth Rollins. Seth is going to get squashed, which he eventually got squashed. But he's going to be be picked up by a spatula, then transferred onto a stretcher, or worse, he's bleeding and he's going to bleed out internally, and we're gonna have a and we're going to have a lawsuit. And the company's going to have a lawsuit, and the WWE as a whole company, as a whole company, is going to have a lawsuit if you don't do anything to stop Bronson Reed. But of course, Adam Pearce didn't come out. But other WWE officials came out and tried their best to stop Bronson Reed, which they eventually did, but it was already, the damage had already been done. Seth freaking Rollins was a pancake. He was coughing up blood, meaning that he was bleeding internally, and we don't know his condition. All that we know is from Michael Cole and Pat McAfee's words from after the attack, is that Seth was taken to a hospital, getting X-rays, getting a chest, getting a full body X-ray, and to be more specific, getting a chest X-ray, and to see another word that I can't pronounce because it's too hard to pronounce. But this procedure was solely focused on the chest area of Seth Rollins. Then we would have a match that we were craving, actually, and to be more specific, that Damian Priest was craving too. Then we saw Damian Priest get his hands on Finn Balor's boyfriend. Yes. So it's not only Drew McIntyre who's secretly in love and obsessed over CM Punk, but JD McDonough is secretly, I believe, in my opinion, secretly Finn Balor's mistress. Yes, Finn Balor, I'm calling you out. Finn, what do you think your wife, Veronica, is going to think? Yes, I went there. Yes. What do you think your wife, Veronica, is going to think after seeing your mistress bro with you. Yes, with you. Yes, don't be Finn, just like you, just like Drew, just like I just said to Drew. Finn, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your Irish self. Or be honest with your Irish drinking Irish cream self. That you and JD McDonough are secretly in love. Which I personally, I'm proud of. I'm proud of that. If in fact you are in love with JD McDonough. But anyway, skipping the Finn Balor thing, and JD romance or whatever that is. It was. We were hoping and we got it. It was Damian Priest versus or against Finn Balor's mistress, JD McDonough in a one-on-one match. In a one-on-one match. And I have to tell you guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw it too, that Damian Priest basically almost made Finn Balor into a man widow. No, into a bro widow. Because Damian Priest almost decapitated and almost made JD McDonough into the Irish version of the Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. But of course Finn Balor had to protect his bro mistress, and all the rest of the Judgment Day came out and started beating the holy mofungo out of Damian Priest. But wait, then Mommy Ripley came out, and she was running like a. And she started to. Mommy Ripley came out, and she ran. She ran like an Australian cheetah. And she finally and then live man stealing Harley Quinn fake ass Harley Quinn Morgan and her dirty version of a cowboy, Daddy Dom ran scared, but luckily for Mommy, she was able to grab and just savor the moment and savor the moment of beating the holy Vegemite out of the morning, and she got just a little revenge First of all, Mommy Ripley drove wanna be Mrs. Wannabe Harley Quinn's pretty little face into the ring post with such force, not only once, but twice. Then we would see Liv Morgan fall. Then we would see Liv Morgan just fall just collapse after getting her face driven and spiked or just impaled into the ring post twice. Then Rhea Ripley came or got into the ring and helped her hermano Damien Priest, and she headbutted, or she gave a headbutting kiss to J.D. McDonough, and then Damien Priest delivered his south of heaven chokeslam on Finn Balor's bro mistress JD McDonough, and then of course Damien Priest covered JD McDonough for the 1, 2, and 3. Now, earlier in the night, we got an interview. We got to hear from Braun Breaker, and he was like to Kathy Kelly, the interviewer, or the backstage reporter of Raw, or one of the backstage reporters of Raw, that Braun Breaker basically said, I'm happy to be the new Intercontinental Champion, but if you think I'm going to be the hunted, and all the guys that want to come after me think that I'm going to be the hunted. Well, guys, or you guys are wrong. I'm actually going to be the hunter. I'm going to be hunting you instead of you hunting me. And of course, then we saw a little bit later in the night, Sami Zayn hanging backstage, and basically just pacing around and thinking what is his next move after losing the Intercontinental Champion against Braun Breaker. Then Mr. E, the master of the E movement, Jey Uso came at, basically talked to him and basically said, I know you. I know you. I know you. You're going to get your Intercontinental Championship back, and you're going to beat Braun Breaker, and then you're going to be once again, uh, Intercontinental Champion, Sammy. Then after you win your Intercontinental Championship back, you and me, Jay Uso, and you, my Uso brother from Canada, are going to win the world tag team champions, and be the new Raw, and become the new Raw World Tag Team Champions. Then later in the night, we guys have another rivalry building between Damage Control and the new group, in the new threesome group, the new trio group of Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark versus Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane. And if Asuka comes back to the WWE, Asuka as well. So for the past few weeks, the new trio group of Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Zoe Stark have been just demolishing the women's division of Raw. Only one problem. Damage Control is, or was at this point, or still thinks that they are the dominating the dominating women's faction on Raw. So they've been going at it. And we had a very, 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 very cool match between, it was supposed to be Dakota Kai versus Sonya Deville, but the other members of her new trio group basically damaged Dakota Kai's ankle slash surgically repaired knee, either right knee or left knee again. So she wasn't able to go against Sonya Deville. So Io Sky replaced her friend Dakota Kai. And guys, it was a very good match. But it ended up with Io Sky winning against Sonya Deville. But before Io Sky eventually got the win over Sonya Deville, it became a very, very awesome fighting mess between Damage Control, and this new trio of Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler. Then for Raw's main event, we would have the creepy debut of the Wyatt Six against against the Creed brothers. The Creed brothers and the and of course the wannabe fake Kurt Angle. Yes, fake Olympic hero, fake Kurt Angle, Chad Gable in a 6-man tag. And guys, I have to tell you, this match brought to me some very internally I felt emotion because I felt emotional because the Wyatt Six, aka also known as the Wyatt family, are supposed to be led by Bray Wyatt, but since the Fiend / Bray Wyatt's tragic passing, there was no one to take this dark and creepy pedestal and become the creepy heir apparent for the Wyatt family, now known as the Wyatt Six. But Uncle Howley, who was Bray Wyatt's creepy cohort, aka Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas, took the creepy pedestal from his late great and creepy brother, the Fiend / Bray Wyatt. And I have to tell you, the Wyatt Six looked very impressive. Now, Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, and Joe Gacy, and of course, Abby the Witch, Nikki Cross are the new members of the Wyatt family, also now known as the Wyatt Six, with Uncle Helly / Bo Dallas, really Bo Dallas as the creepy new leader of the Wyatt Six. And I have to tell you guys, they look very impressive. And guys, I have to tell you that whoever is thinking that the Wyatt family, now known as the Wyatt Six, were dangerous under the creepy and awesome leadership of the Fiend / Bray Wyatt. We have another thing coming. But before that, before our main event, we would see the New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston take on the Final Testament, which is another faction that includes their leader, Karrion Kross, Scarlett, his wife, Karrion's / manager and real life / wife, Scarlett, and Akim and Razor, the authors of Pain, with the mastermind of all evil and greatest tag team managers, Paul Ellery, Ellery at the helm. So for weeks now, Karrion Kross and the Final Testament have been like trying to cut a deep cable cord between Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, but to no avail. But what the Final Testament did not anticipate and did not see coming is that Kofi during his recovery time from an injury that the Final Testament had caused, he found a new friend, Odyssey Jones, who was supposed to debut on the main roster / Raw a few months ago, but it didn't come to fruition. But until last night, so when things were looking creepy and just devastating for the New Day, for Xavier Woods and Kofi, Odyssey Jones made his awesome debut and basically demolished Akam and Razor, and of course Karrion Kross, and with Odyssey Jones' help, both Xavier Woods and the New Day were able to beat the Final Testament and even the odds. So for next week's Raw, it's official. It will be Sami Zayn getting his rematch against Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Champion. Then we have Damage Control versus this new trio of Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark in a tag team match. Not your typical tag team match. For a title, a number one contenders match for the women's tag team championship title opportunity, which are currently held by Ayla Fire and Isla Dawn. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like and let me know in the comments. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen between Rhea Ripley and that man stealing fake Harley Quinn twin, or Harley Quinn stun double, Liv Morgan, and of course her dirty cowboy Daddy Dominic Mysterio slash Finn Balor and Damian Priest, and what did you think of Randy Orton getting getting his match at Clash in Berlin against Mr. Sausage Head Walter / Gunther or whatever his name is. And what did you think of the Wyatt Six making their creepy and awesome debut last night? And finally, what do you think will happen between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre going forward? And what do you think? And also, what do you think Seth Rollins is going to do if he comes back from, if we get a positive update on his condition? What do you think? What do you think the architect / visionary Seth freaking Rollins will do to Mr. Kangaroo, Mr. Big and Awesome and kicking and rib squashing Bronson Reed. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and bye.